Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a video for you with an interactive card. This is a part of the celebration of Trinity Stamps spring release, and there is a celebration party going on over at Instagram where you can hop along and win some amazing prizes. I just wanted to give you some more inspiration with this surprise slider card. So this was a trial and error project for me. I have created cards like this in the past, but I wanted this to be like a rainbow that are surprising you with a message underneath, and I wanted to create this with these teal stripes. So I went ahead and I started to create this, and I made some mistakes and I left a couple of them in here so you can see what I did wrong. So if you would do this card, you actually could make this perfect at once. So here you can see I started off with a piece of white cardstock. This is some Neenah 80-pound cardstock, so it's quite heavy. And I'm using my X-Acto knife here from C6, and I'm just making a little flap. So, error number 1. If I would do this card again, I would have left that flap there because it had made everything so much easier. If I wanted my idea to be the way I thought it was going to be, like these stripes like all flowing away, and you can see that it was different stripes, I wouldn't have creased them. And you will see that in a second when I'm taking my scoreboard out. So here is, this is actually good. I am adhering my strips together so I know that they are perfectly spaced, and so that I can work a little bit better with them. So that was good. And after that I will go in here, and I think now I'm gonna remove those lines. Yes. Now I'm making some lines here because that is where I need to score this. So I know how long this piece is, and I'm going to go in here now and cut this off. As I said, if you would do this, you would get the same look even if you didn't cut that off, and it would be so much easier. So ignore that, and here I'm going in and I am now scoring this. My mistake number 2. Or mistake, this actually turned out really great in the end. So, but it wasn't the look I was going for. I wanted this to be like a more curved edge, and now I got a really straight edge here. So you cannot really see that these are separate panels or separate stripes. It looks more like a cohesive piece, and that look you could have gotten if you just had adhered these strips down to the white piece that we just cut off. So that is something to take with you when you are doing this. So now we're gonna adhere this to a panel here, and this is nothing wrong. This is how you would do it. It's a little bit too long on one side. That is my only concern because it's hanging off and I need to cut that off, and it's quite hard to do. And everything is working. It's the perfect size. Everything works. So far so good. And now we're gonna adhere this, and you can see here that I'm actually gonna take and adhere this to the wrong side because you will not adhere this to this side. So this is my mistake number 2, I would say. So here I'm just like, wait a minute, no, I cannot do this. I need to put this back, take some anti-static powder, hope for the best, and take it to the right side here. So this is how you should do it on this side. And now you can peel off this strong adhesive, and then we can place it inside of our panel here, our front panel, and then we can press it off, and then we can actually cut off every part that is hanging off. So this is how it should look. Everything is, it doesn't look perfect at the moment, but it is working as it should. So now I'm just taking my long scissors here and cutting this off so you cannot see the overhang. And here I think I left my mistake. I put this a little bit too close to this inside here, so I will not peel off everything there. But everything here looks good. Everything is fine. Yes, so my mistake number 3 was that I put adhesive too close to the flap, but I didn't remove that when I went to remove the backside of the plastic. or of the adhesive. So here it is, and yeah, everything looks good, and now you can see how this moves. So everything looks great. But if you haven't scored that, I think it had moved a little bit better, and it probably would have looked more like a curved rainbow instead of having that really defined edge. So if you would do this and you wanted that curvedness? No, you cannot say that. The rainbow look, then you will not go in and make that hard crease. I am taking some clouds from another die set from Trinity Stamps, and I just will adhere these down randomly with some foam and just flat down to create some interest. And I'm trying to look like this rainbow is tucked behind all of these clouds. So I'm putting some close to the rainbow, I'm cutting some off, and I'm having some overhang. I always think that looks great when you have an opportunity to have some overhang on your cards. And that also makes it easy to create, because then you can take those pieces that you just cut off and adhere them down to other parts of your card that you want to embellish a little bit more. So you save some time, you don't have to cut out as many clouds. Here I'm taking some foam tape to the back of some of the clouds, and I love this white on white look. I think it looks really clean with our striped rainbow there. It really makes it pop. And I should mention that the white strip there, if the camera isn't picking it up, it's a really fun one with some glitter on, some white glitter. So that is also helpful for this card to give it this magical feel that I'm going for with this cute image. And you could see me coloring. You couldn't see me coloring because I did all of that outside of the camera, or outside, so you couldn't. I saved you some time, okay? And then I will go in with some foam to make that unicorn pop a little bit more. And there you can see how adorable this is when it pops up. And I will cut off some of the parts that make this card don't move as well as I wanted it to. And then we are going to go in with a sentiment, and I wanted to hide a message in there, so I tried to find out which one I could use, and I decided to actually go with another sentiment from the stamp set, also newly released from Trinity Stamps, called A Sentiment for Almost Every Occasion, and I just love that stamp set. And that is perfect for little messages that you want to pop inside of your card, or like this in a hidden spot, or just heat embossed as your main sentiment on a card. That would work fine as well. So here I'm trying out which of the larger sentiments that comes in this Let the Good Times Roll sentiment I want. And to make it a little bit easier for the recipient to grab onto that tag or flap or whatever we're gonna call it, I'm just punching a little hole up here, and I will tuck some twine inside of it and make a knot at the top, and that will act as our a helpful guide to know where to pull this card. And here is mistake number 3, I would say, or 4 maybe, I have lost my counting. You can see that now the tag doesn't go straight down to the starting point, but that is okay. For me, it's okay. I make homemade cards, they don't have to look perfect, and I absolutely love how this card turned out in the end anyway. But that is a tip if you want to do this again. Leave a little bit more room at the top so you can punch your hole without making the twine stick. So you can't fold it down all the way. But that is just a little mistake, so I can live with that one. I'm going in with a white gel pen here, just creating some lines and some dots. I think that is finishing off this cute unicorn a little bit more. I also put some fun embellishment in its hands, and I will do this, I think, to the sentiment as well. So we are soon done with this card, and as I said previously, if you want to tag along and get some more inspiration from this fabulous new spring release from Trinity Stamps, please go and visit my Instagram account and you can start to hop there. and there are, as I said previously, prizes to be won, and I can leave links down below for every project. So here I'm embellishing this a little bit more with some butterflies that also comes in this amazing stamp set. And I forgot to mention, but every image and also the messages in this stamp set has coordinating dies that you can get. And I think that always is a fun thing when you get the dies for the sentiments. It always makes it feel a little bit better because you can really cut them out nicely and not just have them as a sentiment or like flat on your card. And I'm really bad at fussy cutting, so that is really helpful for me. I add here a little flower to the unicorn's hair there and some more sequins. All the products I have been using are listed down below, as I previously said. So here is some close-up pictures of this project, and I hope this project inspires you to create something similar in the future. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumb up. That would mean so much to me. And also if you will left me a comment, that would make my day. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!